What is good, everybody? It's your boy, Pat the Designer.
And it's your boy, Ringo J.
He's mad preoccupied right now.
Mad preoccupied.
How y'all feeling out there today? Lot to talk about. Lot going on in sports. We've missed a couple weeks here. First things first. Actually, I'm going to let Ringo give y'all the rundown real quick while I throw the hashtags up in this so that people can find us. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we're talking to Tim Anderson bat flip this week. Fair or foul. Talking to Tim Anderson bat flip.
And
then
suspension.
We're going to turn around suspension. Should he got suspended or not? So we're going to give our takes on that. Then we're going to turn around. It's playoff season in the NBA.
Holiday season.
Playoff season in the NBA. Some crazy stuff already went down. Some sweeps. Some people already got their broom out. But there's a lot we got to talk about. And then we got the Ringos Real Hot Takes, baby. So you already know that's what we finna. You already know that's what we finna do. So missed a couple of weeks, so let's get up into the show, man.
Yeah, definitely missed a couple of weeks. We struggling out here. So let's see. Oh, I didn't know that was still on there. It shouldn't have been. Oh, it didn't save. That's why. Pay no attention to the header on the border here. Apparently the border's still up. Nope, just updated. Look at that. Yo, I just figured out something new. I could change the borders mid-show. Oh, snap. Now, if only it worked when we did this. Legit. Hey, if you in here right now, like the video, subscribe to the page. We appreciate all the love. We want to take a second, first things first, to say that this video is brought to you by Cash App. If y'all don't know what Cash App is basically one of the dopest ways to send money to your friends, your family. You ever been in a bind? You're a little broke that week, you know what I'm saying?
You need $5.
You need $5. You need $10. You know, you need a little gas money. Everybody needs that little bit of gas money. You know what I'm saying? You just need somebody to send it to you. Cash App is good for that. I use it religiously probably every week. They actually have a Cash App card that I use so that if people send me money, I can swipe it, use it at the store. You can use it at ATMs. It works for all that stuff. So if you actually check out the link below, it's going to say Cash App link. If you copy that, go to that site there, or if you can just press on it, you can get $5 off. Or not $5. I'm tweaking. You can get $5 for signing up using the code in there for Android and for iPhone. So use that Cash App. Make sure y'all check that out. Make sure y'all hit that link and get your free $5. We appreciate the love. We appreciate everybody who's joined the show. Now let's get to the show. Actually, yeah, let's get it. So Tim Anderson, bat flip, gets hit in the butt. I don't have a problem with the bat flip. I don't have a problem with the retaliation. Here's where the problem lies. After everything ensues, Tim Anderson then gets ejected. For a couple days, we had no clue why he was ejected. We thought he was ejected because of the bat flip, because of the brawl, It comes out that Tim Anderson used some language that I'm not going to stunt. It is used in everyday conversation among black folks. I'll get the comments on exactly what he said in a second here, but basically it involved what a lot of people would call a racial slur, which it is a racial slur. He basically said the N-word. I want to get your take on that right off the bat. How did you feel about the whole situation and then him being ejected and suspended for using the N-word?
Like I said, it's not like you said, but to me, it's like it's like this. Yes, you're right. It's used in everyday conversation among black folks. I mean,
and what he said, he basically called him a weak A nigga.
Like,
Like, I've heard that a million times, and as you just heard, every now and then I use the N-word myself. You know, like
we all do.
Unfortunately, everybody does not get on board. You know, where the lines are drawn there. But yes, but yeah, continue on your point.
But because I heard a couple of different takes on this, and I liked Michael Wilbon's take from the standpoint of you can't just like take it out, and it's like it's no way that you can like kind of police that.
Because people say it all the time.
Because people say
every sport.
Because people say it all the time. Like,
where's Kevin Durant?
Like
Kevin Durant they call Muggs so many things.
Like,
yeah, Joakim Noah.
Melo on a rebound. Like
Garnett.
Come on, man. Like it's used universally, like in sports all the time. So it's like no way that you can police it. I felt like he shouldn't have got suspended. As far as the bat flip, if you ain't like it, make a better pitch. Like,
and my thing was he wasn't showing anybody. I guess if you're an old school basketball purist, he was showing up the pitcher, and God forbid people have fun in this child's game of baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, like you said, make a better pitch, come back out and strike them out the next time around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, obviously they felt some type of way about it, which is why he got hit, which is why I had no problem with it. Shout out to I don't know his name because I don't mess with y'all side. The manager.
Oh, Ricky Renteria. Wait, that was your manager.
I'm not. I don't associate.
So you just gonna forget everything about him ever being on your team?
We just not there. But shout out to Renteria for coming and pulling because I actually saw when it happened.
Right.
I like the fact that he pulled him out of the situation and he kind of stepped everybody back because it was just him going to first base and it was just a sea of blue people right there.
Right.
Like, hey, hold on, I'm gonna need y'all to back up off my guy while he walking to first base. It ain't even that deep. I didn't even see the need for them to clear the benches, honestly.
This is the thing. The whole clear the benches thing, and like, it's funny because when you look at it, you're looking at bullpens. I love it when the bullpens come in, 40 minutes later. But what it is basically like, you're standing up for your team. You got one guy out there going up against 9 guys.
Exactly.
So you're running out there for your team, and then the rest of their team run out there, and it all becomes stupid. But my biggest thing with it is like you said, they came together. Let these mugs have fun. And first, Joe West, worst umpire in Major League Baseball.
Oh, of course.
Hands down.
Of course.
Worst umpire in Major League Baseball. I don't have no problem saying it. I don't have any problem. Worst umpire in Major League. And he screws the White Sox over every time. And for you to be the one to come in and try to police, listen, it's MLB's game. They have their policies. If your policy is if somebody uses an explicitive, not an explicitive, a racial slur, a homophobic slur, something like that, he's instantly gone. He's instantly suspended. Whatever. Do I think that it's tough to police that when it's the word that was used? Yeah, because as black folks, we say that word every day. We use that word all the time. It's in regular vocabulary. And if we get heated, a lot of times that word comes out. But
most of the time.
Right. But at the end of the day, you have to be better than that in that moment. They didn't handle it well.
Yeah, and
you knew there was going to be that retaliation. You knew that was coming, and Joe West and his umpiring crew handled it terribly. And then to eject Tim Anderson, it's just
for what?
It's a heat of the moment thing. That's my problem.
I just never understood why it was done. I really don't feel like they needed to throw him out.
Well, my thing is it's a heat of the moment thing. So you're in the heat of the moment. You're everybody's hype. It's like throwing mugs out when they get into it in basketball, but nobody throws a punch. You assess your technical fouls. Nobody fought. Nothing happened. They just got in a confrontation. You know how many words are said in moments like that? You picked out instantly when Tim Anderson said, "Oh, it was an earshot of the other team." I bet you they said it right back. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to instantly pick that out. Now, if it came out later and you suspended them for that, I can deal with that. I don't have an issue with that because that's MLB's policy. But for Joe West to specifically pick out Tim Anderson, and this all, in my opinion, this goes back to the season before, where Tim Anderson came out and clearly said Joe West is one of the worst umpires in baseball. But that's what it is to me. That's why he was thrown out to me.
That's a proven fact.
Oh, bro, did you see the study?
Because you know, mugs try to put their own agendas on games. They got a couple of refs like that in the NBA.
Yeah.
Especially in the NFL. I mean, they got a couple of people that do it all the time. Shout out to Obi for KOing that dude. I better wait now that I'm talking about it. That was.
Let's just allow fighting. Let's just allow fighting in all sports.
Hey Joe, but
Obi laying people out.
He really is. He want all the smoke. But seriously though, some people have their own agenda and like to make their mark on the game, and I feel like that's what that was. Like, oh, you think I'm a horrible umpire? Oh.
Yep, you're out. The first thing, Tim Anderson could have looked at him the wrong way, and he'd have got Tim Anderson out of there. And Joe West loved to challenge these guys. I don't know if he don't take his job seriously, if he just want. I mean, he's a country singer on the side, like nobody knows what Joe West really is doing out here. But it's a joke to me. It's a joke to me because he, like you said, he's got his own personal agenda, and that's the spin that he puts on the game, and you're yawning again on the live. Every time. It's the middle of the day, morning, evening, always yawning on live. It don't make sense.
I gotta get the one yawn, bro.
You gotta get my one yawn in, bro. Exhausted. Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's tough for MLB to police this either way. It's heat of the moment to me,
I mean, yeah, so at the end of the day, I felt like he shouldn't. I feel like if Major League Baseball is going to handle something like this, I feel like they got to bring in somebody that, can handle these types of situations. Because it's clear that they wasn't ready for that. Especially if you finna be doing that and like, especially if you finna make that a rule, but I feel like me and you both said, it's a word that's used amongst black folks in an everyday setting, every day, all day, especially when we get heated. So,
and I mean, I guess when you say that, like, that's not an excuse for him using it on the field like that. But I mean, how many? No, the biggest thing I could point to is Kyle Schwarber basically trying to tear the ump apart,
bro.
In the Cubs game the week before, and maybe he didn't use a racial slur, as they would call it, but he's cussing the ump out. They did now. Granted, it's end of the game, but no suspensions were dropped down. No, I don't. This wasn't directed at the ump. This wasn't directed at a specific, like, he wasn't spewing it hatefully at the person. He was just saying it's basically a description of it. Like, not a description. It's a what's the word I'm looking for? It's like an adjective. It fit in anywhere. It could be a noun. It could be
exactly.
It just fit in anywhere, and it just pops out in regular conversation. Now, is that an excuse? Like I said, no. But MLB, we got to take a bigger look. And a lot of people have come out in support of Tim Anderson, saying that he shouldn't have been suspended for using this word.
No,
Timmy took it like a champ.
I feel like he shouldn't have, because of the simple fact, like, you gotta look at it, dude, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, at that moment, Joe West made that moment about him.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I agree.
In that moment, I can see why he would have said the N word, because he drilled him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, he just drilled me on my side.
He just used
like,
a weapon at my back.
Of course.
And you have a problem with me saying the N-word.
Like, that had nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, and you made that about you.
Yeah.
Just so you can get your little one headline news.
Yeah. And that's what Joe is.
But
that's
I mean,
what Joe West is. He's a joke. He's a joke in the league. A lot of these him and Angel Hernandez, both jokes in Major League Baseball. That honestly, in my opinion, I think they're the biggest what's the biggest failures of baseball. Every season we say these names as like laughing almost. Like it's not worth it
they're
to
bad.
talk about them anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like they're garbage at their job. I've never seen like